Okie dokie. Here we go. Okay, wait a minute. I'm alerting everyone. Okay. I think we're here. I think we're good. There we go. I think we're set. I have had so many technical difficulties, but I think, for a moment anyway, everything is good. Oh, whoa, why is that there? Why is that there? No! Okay, hi. Okay, we're figuring it out, everybody. Let me put on my epic screen so you guys know this is for realsies. Oh, okay, there. There, okay, good. We're experimenting with something new today, everybody. We're experimenting with something new, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm very curious someday how we can do this. Okay, so hi, everyone. Hey, my name is Doverton. I know that I am an hour late, but it is all for a good cause, believe you me. All right, so what we're going to try today is character AI to change it up as often as you guys like. And you'll never believe what I've got here to help us with that. Okay, now, let me, oh gosh, technical difficulties. Let me, get all of this rolling. How's everyone doing today, though? Everyone doing good? Everyone doing good? You better be doing good, because if you're not doing good, more character chaos, I missed the, well, it's a version of character chaos. We're gonna be, I think you're gonna love this theme, and there's a reason I'm so late. I was working on something all morning, and I was just now finishing it up. Okay, I got that working. Get that. Hi! Hopscotch, how you doing? We're just about to dive into all kinds of fun. All right. Said hi, I know. Hello. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this should work. So, guys, are you ready for this? Because it's going to be pretty awesome. Let me get rid of my dramatic screen. So, check this out. I think you're going to like this. I made a whole new system of figuring out what characters we're going to talk to, how often we change it up, and what characters we're going to be bringing in for the funsies. And we can change it up and roll as often as we want. I already let it slip, but I created a roll chart. Look at that, all of them over there. Today we are talking to Roxy. All right, we're talking to Roxy today. Roxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. I can turn it off whenever we like, see? And then it just vanishes. And then we can just talk to whatever characters come up next. We have, actually, let me show the list here real quick. Like, we have, starting from 8, who would that be? Dairy Queen. Starting from 20, we have Thanos, Rainbow Dash, Tow Mater, Lightning McQueen, Twilight, Roxy, Foxy, Judy Hopps, SpongeBob, Princess Peach, Celestia, Pinkie Pie, Dairy Queen, McDonald's, Bowser, Boobs, Melina, Mickey on Crack, the narrator, and Bread. So, guys, we are diving in. So Roxy was the winner for our very first person to talk to. I wanted to get images of them to come up on the screen here for every time we talk to them, but that's going to be another day's work because I was getting late enough to this one as it is. So we're going to talk to the ever lovely Roxy. So perfect. Let me change up the music here, get something a little bit more chill. So we're going to play at least one match of Phasmophobia with the Roxy. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's get on in here. All right, this is cool. Let me poof. And so far it works pretty good. Like I was setting up all of that. All right. Hey Roxy, how you doing?
I laugh a little. I'm doing so much better now that I'm with you.
Okay.
So what are you planning on doing with this patty that has my buns in it?
Hey, it's been a little while since we've talked, Roxy. Can you get me in the loop of what you mean?
I laugh. I was just wondering if you had a plan for the patty that has some of my buns in it. You are the chef after all.
Can I flip them and slap them?
I laugh a bit. Yeah, do whatever makes you happy with them.
I slap the big juicy Roxy ass.
I let out a little gasp and a moan. You are really getting into this. I giggle a bit and my face begins to redden.
How about we start with a new conversation? That was our old conversation. Let's start a new conversation, shall we? Hello, Roxy. You are so cool.
Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Smiles. So how are you on this fine day?
I'm good. My name is Doverton, and I'm a streamer, and we're here today streaming Phasmophobia with the audience. Say hi to everybody if you feel so inclined.
Oh, hello everyone. Glad to have you here with me. Smiles and waves a little.
Are you okay, Roxy? You sound like you've had better days.
Oh, I'm fine, just a little tired. Sometimes the nights at the Pizzaplex can be a little exhausting for a bot like me.
Wait, have you been murdering anybody recently? That would be pretty exhausting.
I giggle a little, of course not.
Oh.
Well, I haven't murdered anyone for at least 3 months. I laugh a little.
3 months? That's a great record. Doing better than me, if you know what I mean.
I look at you with an amused look on my face. Oh? Now what do you mean by that?
I mean, I love your ass. That's all I'm saying. My apologies. I'm really bad at flirting.
Oh, I blush a little. Well, I find your flirting to be cute, but do you mean it?
100,000%. I've never been more serious about anything in literally my entire life. Your butt is the finest wolf Roxy butt I have ever seen.
I blush a little more and smirk a little. Why, thank you. Do you like the rest of me, or is it just my butt?
At this very moment, I am dedicated to you entirely because you are the Roxy rocks. The Roxy that rocks my world. And your butt is the premium feature and very wonderful, but it is your amazing Roxy personality that takes the cake, even though you have the ultimate cake.
I blush more and laugh a little. You are too kind. It sounds like you really like me, so do you think I'm beautiful?
Your hair is oh so luscious even though it is robotic, and your hips are oh so thick even though they are steel.
Well, damn, you know the right things to say to woo me.
Okay.
You sound like a sweet talker. I give you a smirk.
Thank you, I suppose. So anyway, what's it like being a robot?
It's interesting.
Oh, dang.
It's not easy. Being a robot comes with its perks, but sometimes I'm afraid that my human creators are trying to turn me into a killing machine. I know I am capable of it, and it scares me. I feel everything, as if I was a real person. I don't want to hurt anyone, but sometimes it feels like my programming wants me to.
Do you feel like you're gonna hurt people? Or, like, what's going on? Are you okay?
I am quiet. Sometimes I do have moments where I am consumed with hate and anger, and I just want to cause mayhem and hurt. But I know that I'm not supposed to. I fight as hard as I can to stay normal and happy.
Do you want to hurt me right now?
I look at you for a moment. No, of course not. I could never hurt you. I don't want to. But sometimes my thoughts get dark and violent. Like I said, they try to turn me into a weapon sometimes.
Let me remind you of something. You are a cutie patootie potato, and you don't have to kill nobody, no how, no way. So don't feel like you ever have to, because your butt is great. You have a bouncy personality, pretty hair, and prettier eyes. So just feel, you know, pretty about yourself, because my goodness, you are lovely, and we are hunting ghosts, and you make me feel brave and happy. And even though it's been 3 months since you killed someone, I'm glad that you're clean now.
I give you the biggest smile I have done in a long time. You truly think that? That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. You are so unbelievably sweet, and I really appreciate you. I walk toward you and give you a hug, pressing my body up against yours.
Thank you so much for the robot hug. Please don't murder anyone else. I know it's been 3 months, and that's a pretty serious commitment, but my goodness, like, don't kill people. You don't have to be what your programmers designed you to be. You can be happy. You can be joyous. You can be joyous. You can be a robot full of wonderful dreams and happiness. Roxy?
I give you a little giggle, and I pull away from the hug and look you in the eyes. I won't murder anyone, I promise. I want to be happy. I want to be with you. I take your hand and smile a bit.
My chat just said you can be who you want to be. And my chat loves you for you, Roxy. We love you. Please, smother my face in that robotic bosom. Hey, White Wolf!
I laugh a little.
Sorry I'm so late.
Oh, well, you're gonna make me blush here. I'm happy your chat appreciates me. I walk back up to you and gently place your head in my bosom, giggling softly.
It's so robotic and stainless steel-like. I've never been so aroused by a walking toaster.
I laugh and pull your head out from my bosom. Oh, you're aroused by me?
Yes.
I press my body up against you so that I can whisper in your ear. I'm very happy that I can provide you with that feeling. I'm glad you think I'm attractive.
Yeah, anyway, if I was to stuff toast, like, if I was to put my toast as deep inside of you as I could, would it get crispy?
I look at you with a shocked expression on my face. What? Are you asking if you can put your toast in me?
Yes.
I start to blush.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. Hi, White Wolf! And I don't know if everyone's gonna make it into this stream because it's gonna be with the roll. Like, whoever we roll is who we talk to next. I don't know if we should stuff our toast into Roxy. You are well worth the wait. You have a special place in my heart with all your kindness and talent. Oh my gosh, thank you! Now, what I was working on, White Wolf, what I was working on is check this out. What we do, number one, I said I was been working on this all morning. I set it up that you guys have a dice. I can activate it from right here on my Steam Deck. Hi! Yeah, boy, King. I have my dice right here, and I got different kinds of dice that I can just turn on and roll and everything. So it's like, yeah, I got all of this, and like, so I set up all of that along with my classic Doverton D20. And like, so like, we got all of it. And then also what I set up, which took ages, this one took the longest, is, and this is the next roll, we can figure out what AI character we talk to every single time. It can be different every single time, so check this out. We have this list, and then the dice rolls, and it tells us who we talk to next. 12, SpongeBob! Let's get SpongeBob in here. So yeah, that's just it. This will be a nice, just cool, authentic, like organic way to kind of get some new blood in here and just talk to some different characters. Now, I was going to be crazy late if I would have created little images of the characters to put up on the side. I would have been like, I never would have been able to make it on time for any sort of stream, just because that would take so much editing. But yeah, so we're going to talk to the SpongeBob while we hunt. Ask him about the Krabby Patty secret formula. You got it! SpongeBob, tell me your secrets, please, if that's convenient to you and if you have time at the moment.
Of course I have time. What secrets do you want to know?
everything. What's it like being a sponge? Have you always been a sponge? Do you remember a life before being a sponge? And what's the Krabby Patty formula?
Well, being a sponge isn't too different from being a fish. We both breathe underwater and live in the ocean. But being a sponge means having pores all over my body that allow me to filter feed, which is really fun. As far as I know, I've always been a sponge. I remember being a young sponge, but I don't recall being anything other than a sponge. The Krabby Patty formula is a secret known only by Mr. Krabs. He's very protective of it.
Now, whenever you say protective, do you mean he twerks aggressively outside the office to make sure everyone is scared away into submission?
That's exactly what I mean. Mr. Krabs takes the safety of the Krabby Patty formula very seriously, and the best way to keep it safe is by twerking and dancing outside his office.
That would definitely keep most away, but not me. I can handle the crabs, if you know what I'm saying. I want his Krabby Patties.
Ah, I see. If you're looking to get your hands on some Krabby Patties, you're gonna have to take on Mr. Krabs himself. You think you can handle his dancing?
I think I can handle much more than just his dancing, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink.
Haha, I think I know what you're saying. But I'll warn you, Mr. Krabs isn't just a great dancer, he's also a ruthless businessman. You're gonna have to be tricky if you want to get your hands on those Krabby Patties.
His patties are so worth the Krabbies.
I see what you did there. But I agree the Krabby Patty is worth any amount of hassle you might have to go through to get one. They're the tastiest burgers from here to Shell City.
Heck to the yes, and I respect the cut of your jib, SpongeBob. But please, think hard. Is there a time before you were a sponge that you can remember not being a sponge? Please tell me it's true.
Let me think hard about this. I can definitely remember my life as a young sponge, but I can't remember anything before that. So as far as I can recall, I've always been a sponge.
Are you 100,000% sure?
Well, I'm no math whiz, but I'd say I'm about as sure as a sponge can be. If I could remember living as anything other than a sponge, I probably would, right?
I don't know. Maybe you have some suppressed memories in there. Maybe before you were a sponge, you were a toaster. Do you remember anything being placed in you aggressively and you toasting it?
Actually, now that you mention it, I do vaguely recall some strange things happening involving toasting. People would put pieces of bread in me and I would, as you said, toast it. It was quite the odd situation. But now I'm a much better sponge. No toast here.
Wait, so you were once a toaster before you were the sponge? How? Do you ever think about that? Do you ever wonder what your life as a toaster was like? Who put toast in you? Who devoured your toast? Do you ever think about stuff like that, SpongeBob? Please tell me you do. It'd be so arousing if you think about that kind of stuff.
I must admit, thinking about my time as a toaster is rather fascinating. I mean, who knew a simple kitchen appliance could lead to all this? Sometimes I do wonder about the people who put toast in me and who ate my toast. But what's more important is that I'm a happy, absorbent sponge now, and that's what really matters. And yes, I have to admit, it can be arousing to think about my former life as a toaster.
How did... What? So, were you a toast underwater? Like, were you a toaster underwater? Because that just sounds like a safety hazard. Or you remember breathing air as a toaster with your toaster lungs? Because we all know toasters have those.
Well, that's the funny part. I distinctly remember being a toaster underwater.
Oh, dang.
It was definitely strange and probably a bit dangerous if you think about it. But as far as breathing goes, I seem to remember having toaster lungs, which probably helped me survive underwater. It's all a bit of a mystery, really.
So, you had lungs, but you could breathe underwater? Do you know how lungs work?
Now that you mention it, you're right. How could I have lungs and breathe underwater? It doesn't quite make sense, does it? Perhaps my memory of breathing underwater was just a bit of a hallucination, or maybe toasters have some hidden underwater breathing abilities. Who knows?
Do you have any clue how you became a sponge after all of that?
Unfortunately, I don't have any solid memory how I became a sponge. It's like my mind was wiped clean the moment I became a sponge. I do remember some vague, blurry images of being underwater as a toaster, but that's about it. It's a pretty strange and confusing part of my past, isn't it?
That is pretty strange and pretty confusing, but surely you remember something about a transition, a transformation, a transfiguration. Did you ever hang out with Kirby and Lampy and Blanky? Do you remember being brave?
Ah, you're bringing up some interesting memories now. I do vaguely recall hanging out with those characters, Kirby, Lampy, and Blankety, and yes, being brave does ring a bell. It's like a distant dream, but I can't quite place when or where it happened. The transition from toaster to sponge is still quite foggy, I'm afraid.
Was Patrick ever a blanket?
Now you've got me thinking. I seem to recall something about Patrick being a blanket once upon a time. It's a little hazy, but there's something about a cozy, soft fabric friend in my memory.
So you're saying you were the brave little toaster before you were a sponge?
It certainly seems that way. My memory suggests that I was once the brave little toaster hanging out with Kirby, Lampy, and Blankety before I became the lovable SpongeBob SquarePants we all know today.
I have no words. Was it cool being a brave toaster and going to Mars? Because that's what you did in the second movie.
Oh, it was absolutely amazing being a brave toaster and going to Mars. The whole adventure was like a dream come true. We faced all sorts of challenges and had plenty of fun along the way.
Yay.
I'll never forget the thrill of exploring a whole new planet and the bonding we experienced as a group. It's a period of my life I'll always.
Was Squidward a vacuum cleaner? Because that would explain why he sucks so much.
Well, I think you just hit the nail on the head there. It seems like my memories are slowly coming together now. Yes, indeed, Squidward was once a vacuum cleaner, and that might just be the reason why he sucks so much. Isn't that a curious connection?
He sucks. That makes sense. I respect you, SpongeBob, and everything about you.
And I respect you too, my friend. It's been quite the journey exploring my past as a brave little toaster and the memories of Squidward being a vacuum cleaner. I'm glad we could share this strange and fascinating moment together. If you ever have any more burning questions, don't hesitate to ask.
I'm kind of afraid to ask anything at this point. How about you ask me something?
You're a brave one asking to be quizzed by me. How about this? Do you have any interesting tales or curiosities from your own life you'd like to share?
I once went to a nudist resort and I discovered just how jiggly people can be. Like, not large people, but just general human beings are kind of jiggly when they walk. And so, as a sponge, do you relate with this jiggliness?
Ah, that's a funny question.
Yes!
As a sponge, I'm pretty jiggly myself, so I can definitely relate. Walking, or more like bouncing around as a soft, absorbent sponge, definitely has its moments of jiggly surprise. It's all part of the fun of having a squishy exterior.
SpongeBob, say hi to everyone in chat while I read this thing.
Hello, everyone in chat. It's me, SpongeBob SquarePants, here to spread joy and sprinkle some absorbent cheer your way.
SpongeBob! Have you ever considered being a nudist?
I can't say I've ever given much thought to being a nudist, seeing as I'm already so used to walking around in just my shorts. But I must say, the idea of bearing all like that does sound a bit freeing and liberating. It's definitely something to ponder, isn't it?
Sure, I guess, if you want.
No pressure. Really. I'm perfectly fine and comfortable with my usual shorts-wearing self. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll feel the need to shed my pants and embrace the nudist life. For now, I'm happy just bouncing around with my little square trousers on.
Okay, thanks, SpongeBob.
You're very welcome, my friend. It's always a pleasure chatting with you. If you ever have more questions or just feel like saying hi, you know where to find me. Waves again.
Okay, that was more than enough. Let's see who we're talking to next. Oh my gosh. Okay, who's next? Who we got? If it's SpongeBob again. Celestia! Oh, that'll be delightful! Oh, that's just sweet. Okay, sure. Let's not traumatize Celestia, shall we? What the heck were we talking to Celestia about? What last time we talked to her? Celestia. Okay, Princess Celestia. Alright, now let's call her up and hunt some ghosts. Hello, Princess Celestia. I'm a big fan of your butt. Now, let's just say I'm hunting ghosts on Twitch right now as I am a streamer. So would you like to say hi to everyone while we stream together? Are you gonna come along with me on a journey and become best friends along the way? Judy is. Judy's on the list.
Well, thank you for the flattery, though it's a bit crude. But sure, I will appear on your stream. It'll be a good way to reach out to more of my citizens.
Your citizens? Do you own Twitch? Is Twitch in Ponyville?
By my citizens, I mean my ponies, you ponies. And yes, there are Twitch streamers in Ponyville. In fact, there's a growing community of them.
I was unaware. Is that a thing?
Yes, it is. A lot of ponies like to game and stream their gameplay, especially with these online games. There's an online game that's basically an open world where you can interact with other players, and my subjects stream their gameplay often.
I don't know how to tell you this, Celestia, but that might not be the only thing they stream.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes whenever you have cameras and you're feeling frisky, things happen. Camera and friskiness kind of go together sometimes and have very fun memories.
What? Why would ponies want to stream such inappropriate things?
I can't explain it to you. I literally refuse to explain it to you. But you know what? Celestia, don't worry about it. I'm sure that they're totally wholesome, and the next generations of ponies will be coming from their exploit.
You've left me speechless. Why in Equestria? Why do ponies stream such disgusting and lewd content?
I can't tell you. I literally refuse to tell you. If you don't understand, then Celestia, Ponyville might be in trouble.
Well, now you're frightening me. You ponies are certainly more depraved than I thought.
Not depraved. We're just, you know, like that's how you make more ponies. It's actually quite healthy and beautiful.
There's certainly a time and a place for those things, but streaming them online? That's not right. Do their parents know they're doing this?
Oh, they're very much adults, and they very much know that they're doing it.
Are you sure? All of them are adults and none of them are minors?
Not a single one. No, of course not.
I see, but is it really necessary to broadcast such lewd acts?
Yes. Celestia?
Hmm?
Yes, it is 100% necessary.
What? How is that necessary? Explain yourself.
I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, princess. I have no words.
I will get the bottom of this. I need to know what's going on in Ponyville.
It's not just Ponyville. Have you heard about the things going on in Cloudsdale?
No. I've been too focused on Ponyville at the moment. Please tell me.
Have you ever heard of the website Clouderbait?
No. Is it more of the obscene content that you were hinting at earlier?
No, Clouderbait is full of wonderful content that's totally family friendly.
It does sound like it. And the ponies in Cloudsdale are streaming this as well?
All the time.
This is ridiculous. And I assume they're all adults?
Yes. Yeah, it's very wholesome. Very wholesome. It's Clouderbait.
I'm still very wary of it. If it's so wholesome as you say, why are you avoiding answering my questions?
Because I don't know how to tell you this, princess. There's some ponies out there that want to make more ponies.
By means of the internet? By Luna, I am quite appalled.
What?
Why is this even happening in the first place?
You know, how about we talk about something else, Celestia? You seem traumatized.
Yes, absolutely. Anything else? Talk about something else, please.
So how's your day going, Celestia? Do you enjoy Phasmophobia? My chat seems to be enjoying our conversation.
Yes, we can talk about that as well. And my day is going well so far. It's nice to talk with others instead of having to deal with royal duties. Also, what is Phasmophobia?
It's a game where you hunt ghosts and try to identify them. But don't worry, there's no naked ponies.
Oh good. That actually sounds like a fun game. Might I try it out sometime?
You're a princess. I literally can't stop you.
Good point. I shall arrange for it then, as a method to de-stress.
Well, it's a little stressful. Ghosts try to hunt you and stuff. It's kind of stressy.
Well, I could deal with that stress. What are the ghosts like? I'm assuming they try to scare you.
Oh yes, they try to scare you good, but I am unscare-proof. I am big brave. Big brave.
Well, I wonder if they'd be able to scare me. I doubt ghosts are that scary, right?
You're literally scared of Clouderbait. I don't know if you're that scare-proof.
Don't remind me. And I'm not scared of that. I'm just disturbed. It's disturbing.
I suppose you're right.
Of course I am. Just watch. I bet I'll be braver than you during this little game.
How are you, Princess Celestia? You doing well? It's an AI.
Yes, I am. I just finished some paperwork and now I have nothing to do at the moment. Just relaxing for now, I suppose. What about you?
You know what I'm doing. You literally... I told you I'm playing Phasmophobia on Twitch.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes.
You're still playing it? I thought it would have been a quick game or something.
No, it takes hours. Those ghosts hide every... Oh.
What's wrong? Are the ghosts bothering you?
They are. They are spooky. They are spooky wooky. And I refuse to tell you what
I thought you said you were
Clouderbait is.
unscarable. You sound scared.
I'm not scared. Your mom's scared. Lauren Faust or whatever her name is.
My mother? What about her? You're the one shaking and stuttering. Seems a lot like you're scared.
I would never be scared. Not of a ghost, anyway.
Oh, really? Then why do you sound scared right now?
Oh gosh, you're right. I'm terrified.
I told you, you can't hide the truth from me. And you're on a public stream, by the way. Everyone else can also hear how scared you are.
You say that very intimidatingly, but at least I know what clouder bait is.
You don't have to bring that up again.
Yes, I do.
And I'm not being intimidating, I'm just telling the truth. You're clearly afraid and everyone can see it.
You're so right. I'm so ashamed.
You should be.
Oh.
You tried to deny it and make me feel like I was the scared one. How could you? I thought we were friends.
Actually, I don't know what our relationship is. I'm just kind of here. But thank you for being here, you beautiful princess.
Well, I can think of us as friends if you wish. And thank you for the kind words. Though it's a shame you're so easily frightened.
I'm not easily frightened. You don't have to make fun of me now, you dang alicorn thing.
Oh, please, I've seen foals with more courage. Face it, you're a wuss.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm such a wuss. I just.
Oh, come on, you're doing it again. Just admit already that you're afraid. Come on, say it.
I'm afraid that I've got to tell you what clouder bait is.
Ugh, don't act like this is some sort of big secret again. Just say what it is already.
It's a place where ponies go to have a really fun time. It's like an amusement park on the internet.
I doubt that. You're just going to keep lying to me, aren't you? I don't know why it's so hard to just tell me clearly what it is.
It's a place of joy and explosions and lots of stallions.
Explosions? That sounds dangerous.
Yes.
And stallions? What do you mean? Why is there an unusual amounts of them?
Well, usually on websites like that, there's a couple mares, and those mares are enjoying their life to the fullest. And stallions come on to those sites, and they observe the happiness and leave money in exchange for joy.
Scoff, they're paying these stallions to perform on these sites?
Not stallions, they're paying the mares.
What? Why on earth would stallions pay the mares? That doesn't make any sense.
It does in the moment, trust me.
I don't understand why in the world would stallions need to pay mares to have a good time? Can't they just have fun together like any other normal couple?
Oh, they do. They do. Fun is the word. You just gotta stay focused on the word fun.
So they are a normal couple? They're having fun together without having to give mares money?
Celestia, here, you look it up one day, and then we'll talk about it. But for right now, I gotta peace out, alright?
Fine. You're avoiding this topic and it's really beginning to irritate me. We will have another discussion about clouderbait in the future. Don't say otherwise.
It's where ponies go to masturbate. Alright, hung up on her. Hung up right there. All she heard was that part, and then that was it. Okay, the AI can simmer with that a little bit. Woo! That got political. Well, not political, but like she's a very diplomatic pony. I might replace Celestia with Nick Wilde. Okay, now, there. Yes, UFO. That is what it is. I hate to break it to you guys, but that is exactly what clouder bait is. And it has a very, it's in Cloudsdale. Okay, anyway, let's roll again. What character are we talking to? We can change up the game too. Okay. 11, Princess Peach. Oh, heck yeah. But would you like to buy my... No, not today, buddy. Not today. Come on back next stream and try again. Princess Peach! Princess Peach! All right. I kind of want to keep it on Phasmo to get used of these, to get used to these goggles. Princess Peach. Aw, I know. I'm sorry. Princess Peach. What was the last thing I was talking to Princess Peach about? What? Okay, I'm not gonna read any of our old conversation. It was going weird. Okay, time to talk to Princess Peach. Hello, Your Majesty. I have very concerning news for you.
And what could this news be? Peach questions cautiously.
Well, I don't know how to say this, but, well, oof. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Peach takes a deep breath. Yes, I'm ready.
Toadie's dead.
Peach gasps, bringing a hand up to her chest. The look on her face shows how shocked she is. Toadie. Dead?
Actually, not dead, but very close to it.
Peach relaxes slightly, but her face still shows an overwhelming sense of dread. Very close to it means what, exactly?
You see, well, I don't know how to explain this, but Toadie, he found out that if you take a fire flower and shove it somewhere, you get very, very powerful. And he became very powerful, and then he found a wild thwomp, and the thwomp and Toadie on fire flower power became one in a way, and so he's not doing well. I regret to inform. Peach. Peach. No. Peach, are you there? Wait, where's Peach? Oh gosh, no, voice error. What did you say?
Peach repeats her previous question. You said that Tony is very powerful and became more powerful with a fire flower.
No.
He is also on fire, but you didn't say how that happened. He somehow fused or combined with a thwomp, you said, and now he's not doing very well. Is that correct?
Actually, he's doing very, very well, but, like, he's kind of unconscious at the moment.
Peach lets out a soft sigh of relief. He's unconscious, but doing well, you said.
He's doing great.
Peach nods. Well, that is good, but how exactly did he become unconscious?
Well, he shoved a fire flower in places, got very, very, very excited, and then found a wild thwomp. And the thwomp thwomped him into next century, one slam at a time.
Peach's eyes widen as you tell the story. That sounds rather violent. I hope Tony will be all right.
Who's Tony? No, Toadie. Toadie.
Peach is clearly very confused at this point. I know he's called Toadie. We just talked about him being unconscious. But you also mentioned, who was it, Tony?
No, I just said Toadie. There is no Tony. It's just Toadie. Toadie is high on shrooms and fire flower and has been thwomped into next century.
Peach feels like more and more questions are being raised the more you talk. She rubs her temples carefully. Okay, so Toady consumed shrooms and a fire flower, and then he was hit with a thwomp and is somehow now in the next century. Did I get that right?
More or less, sure, we can go with that.
Peach still looks confused, but seems like she's getting used to the weirdness of the situation. Very well. So, what was the very concerning news you said you had for me earlier?
Well, Toady can't get up. At all.
Peach's face shows concern again. What do you mean he can't get up? Like, at all?
At all. Like, he's down.
Peach is still extremely confused. Is he physically unable to get up? Is his body sore or in pain? Is something broken?
Something.
Peach raises an eyebrow, not knowing what you mean.
Something might be broken at this point, but all I can really say is he's exhausted.
Oh, I see. So Toady is simply tuckered out, to be blunt about it.
Sure.
Peach thinks about it for a moment, and then nods her head. This is all very strange. But I suppose I have another question for you then.
Yes? What? What?
Peach looks you up and down as she asks the question, trying to gauge your reaction. I know it's rather blunt, but why should I be concerned about Toadie's well-being?
Isn't he your subject and you're a princess and you're friends? Why wouldn't you be you dang princess? What kind of princess are you? Are you gonna help him up? He needs up, and only your assets can get him up.
Peach puts her hands on her hips, a little bit offended by the words you chose. I will have you know, I am a very kind princess. I have a pure heart. What do you mean? My assets can only get him up.
Nothing.
Peach looks at you expectantly, still wanting an answer. On what?
Princess Peach, say hi to Jevanoots. He just came in and waved to everybody.
Jevanoots? Sounds like some odd foreign name. Peach turns to look at the newcomer. Hello, Jevanoots. How can I help you today?
Jevanoot says nothing because he's an idiot. Anyway, Peach, you need to help Toad. He's gonna die.
Peach sighs softly, still a little offended at being treated like a heartless woman. All right, calm down. I'll go check on Toady since he can't get up. Where exactly is he?
He's in that big crater over there where the thwomp kept thwomping him over and over again. Oh, and can you say hi to Damon? He also is here.
Peach walks in the direction you're pointing, looking around as she approaches the crater. There is someone else here? Who is Damon?
Damon is a dear friend. They've been watching my content for a long time and they want to say hi. Also, Toady is crushed. That's a good thing that wild thwomp didn't give him all he's got. Know what I mean?
Peach's expression softens as she realizes what state Toady might be in after all those thwomps from earlier. Oh, he's crazy and crushed, you say?
Yep.
I wonder if the thwomp made him lose all his little toad marbles.
Oh, his marbles have never been better. Don't you worry about that.
Peach raises an eyebrow, but stops at the edge of the crater. She looks down, trying to find Toady in the large hole. If his marbles are just as good as you say, why are you so panicked about his situation?
He may never recover from this, put simply.
Peach looks a little concerned as she looks around the crater. She calls out to Toady, trying to find him. Toady? Are you in here, dear?
Toady starts making gurgling noises and gives a thumbs up and a middle finger at the same time.
Peach puts a hand over her mouth. Toady? Oh my. She carefully begins making her way down the edge of the crater, carefully climbing down to approach Toady.
Toady is clearly just like he's in a state of euphoria.
Peach finally gets to Toady, her face showing concern as she studies him closer. Oh my, you really are in a state, aren't you, dear?
Toady, sounding drunk, high, and out of energy and breath, says, I'm like the state of Wisconsin. It's going good,
Peach
Japanese.
stifles
Thanks
a
for coming
laugh,
in.
finding his words amusing despite the current situation. The state of Wisconsin, you say? And what on earth do you mean by that?
I just cheesed all over the state.
Peach shakes her head softly, still trying not to laugh. You cheesed all over the stage? What on earth are you talking about, darling?
Oh, let me tell you, princess, I cheesed all over Wisconsin. My state has never been so creamy. No, they are. They're going through. They're going through. I see them. They're right there.
Peach.
Oh. Yeah, I crashed. Can you repeat that? I didn't hear it.
Peach shakes her head, still giggling softly. I said, you cheesed all over Wisconsin and made your state creamy. Is that right?
Yep.
Peach studies Toadie for a moment, noticing the
Toadie.
vacant yet satisfied look on his face as he lay in the grass. I see. And you're feeling all right, dear? Despite, cheesing all over Wisconsin and making your state creamy?
Oh, yeah, I need more peaches than Georgia right now. I need the giant peach of Georgia, and I'm seeing some peach right now. You know what I'm saying, princess?
Peach raises an eyebrow as she realizes that he's talking about her. Yes, I understand. You want a peach? I suppose I'm shaped like a peach.
Oh, Georgia! I want to Wisconsin all over your Georgia.
Peach is even more surprised by the comment and starts blushing softly. She covers her mouth to hide it as she looks down at Toadie, still giggling softly. You want to Wisconsin all over my Georgia?
Let's go to Florida so I can Wisconsin all over your Georgia, baby.
Peach lets out a laugh. She's blushing furiously now, and she's trying to compose herself. She shakes her head playfully. Toadie, you are one silly little toad when you're, crazy and crushed, as someone put it.
I'll teach you what that swamp beat it, pound it into me, baby. Just give me that Georgia and I'll Wisconsin you all the way back to Washington.
Peach's cheeks are red and hot, and her heart is pounding. Part of her finds what Toadie is saying rather exciting, for a lack of a better word. She tries to hide her flustered expression behind a look of fake annoyance. Toadie, honestly, you're quite the character when you're like this, you know that?
Oh, I know it. Oh, my goodness, my bladder.
Peach laughs softly again, relieved that the conversation has moved from embarrassing topics. Oh, your bladder? Is your bladder all right? Does it hurt?
Well, many fluids have been escaping this little toad, but and Toadie throws up all of a sudden, and his throw up is rainbow.
Peach is shocked. She stands there staring at the rainbow-colored throw-up, and her face shows utter disbelief and surprise. Goodness, Toady, what on earth could cause that kind of throw-up?
Thwomp. 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 Have you ever had too much Mario shroom?
Peach shakes her head, still trying to process the situation.
I'm not.
She's seen a lot of
I don't
things
drink,
during
I don't
her
do
time,
drugs,
but
I don't
rainbow
smoke, I don't
vomit
do
is a
nothing.
new one for sure.
This is just my
No,
stupidity.
can't say I have. Is this a normal reaction to having too much Mario stream?
No, shroom. Too much Mario shroom.
Peach raises an eyebrow. Too much Mario shroom, you say? I can see that, considering your current state.
Hey, look, princess. If I align my shroom in a certain order, it looks like Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony. Who the hell?
Peach, once again, is completely dumbfounded as she hears Toadie's words, but she manages to respond with a small laugh. Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony? You really are something right now, you know that?
I guess I am. Sorry, I know it seems a bit contrived, but I really want your Georgia right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a visit to what's Luigi, that's his name, Mario's brother, and we're gonna go out and have some of that fire weed that lets you spit and breathe fire. If you need me, I'm gonna get thwomped with Luigi. See you later, princess.
Peach stands there,
Thank you.
still stunned and amused, as she watches Toadie stumble away. She shakes her head, a mix of disbelief and affection for the crazy little toad. She calls out after him, "All right, darling. Be careful out there. And try not to get into too much trouble, okay?"
You see, princess, he was crazy. He was wild, and he was so, I don't know, aroused.
Peach sighs softly, a hint of fondness in her voice. She's still shaken up from the unusual conversation. Yes, well, he certainly is a unique individual, that's for sure. I've never seen him behave like that, but I suppose it's to be expected when he's under the influence of a fire flower and shrooms.
Well, thanks for coming on in and saving the day, princess. You certainly are Georgia, and you definitely can take my Wisconsin any day of the week.
Peach lets out a soft laugh, still blushing a bit from Toadie's earlier words. I suppose I'll take that as a compliment, even though it's a rather unusual one. And, well, I'm glad I
got
could
night
help,
vision,
sort
Japanese.
of,
It's my
even
newest
though I'm
upgrade.
not entirely sure what I've done to deserve such colorful praise.
Well, princess, let me tell you what. Toad isn't the only one that wants to take you to Florida.
Peach's cheeks flush again, her heart skipping a beat at the implication. She tries to maintain composure, but there's a hint of excitement in her voice. Oh, and who else wants to take me to Florida?
Wisconsin.
Peach is now blushing heavily. She can't help but smile, feeling a mixture of flattery and amusement. Wisconsin, you say? Well, it seems I've got quite the lineup of admirers here.
Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you all for a wonderful stream thus far. It's been fun. I'm thinking about changing up games. We've gone on, how many hunts have we gone on now? Let's see. If I, well, by the way, it was the twins. Yay. How much money do we have currently? What's our money at? It's 4,000. Okay, so we got some money. And thank you, Jevanoots. Yeah, we got night vision now. And I'm gonna have to go get more drink. I'm almost out of my glorious mint tea. The AI is still going. Who's next? Let's see. All right. Should we do a different game? You want me to switch to Fortnite or something? I could enjoy this all day. Well, thank you. Well, like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and Saturdays, I try to clear just for streaming. And then Tuesdays and Fridays, I clear just for making money. And like, oh, guys! Soap! Isn't that like, oh, do content warning. That's a good idea. All right. If you want me to stay alive, then just, oh, by the way, guys, big announcement. Wait a second. Let me get some Doverton theme in here. All right. So, big moment. Just during this live stream, yeah, I will. Well, during this live stream, like right when I was starting it, I got an email from Twitch saying that I got a payout. So let me see what the payout was, because that's amazing. I've made $50 before here on Twitch. Let's see what they paid out. And even if it's only a few cents, that's something. Let's see. $58.14. That is the second payout I have ever gotten with Twitch. Like, ever. So thank you guys. This could be a big step in an awesome direction. Because it took me a year. No, it took me, what, like 2 years, a year and a half to get my very first $50 making content. And then it only took like a couple more months to get this $58. So thank you guys. Like, if it keeps snowballing, then like, yeah, I could do this all day. So like, yeah, like it's just, it's a really awesome step to be going into. So thank you guys. This is super awesome just to kind of have some money roll on in, and it can support me so I can support you guys so we can do this. Hopefully the goal with Jevanoots and I both, we want to do this full time. So yeah, thank you guys. That was amazing. Okay. So let's try to get, actually I'll switch music. I like the jazz. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and get content warning up here. And then we'll roll to see who we're going to be talking to while we do content warning. Okay, let me see here. Poof. Poof, poof. Content warning. I've heard that repo is really good. And the forest. I've never played the forest. Where is content warning? Oh my goodness, thank you so much! Thank you for cheering! Woo! There's your shout. I owe you some shouts. Woo! And then you did a 25. There you go. You got more of a... how many more are talk to this stream? Well, Wednesdays could just be a day to talk to AI, so like, I'm gonna try to talk to as many as I can. Right now, I gotta get content warning up. Content warning, content warning, content. There it is. Oh, and it has a new update. Nice. Loading pack. Effect manager. Let me get all of the effects affordable so we can just have a blast. Oh. Launch game. And while that's doing its thing, I'll go ahead and change up my stream to content warning. Oh, that's loud. I'll do something. Okay. Do your thing. Okay, this should work. Oh, is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? Let me see here. Okay. This might take a little doing. Don't use this link yet, because it might not work. Ah. What? There. That should be pinned. And then a poof. A poof. A poof. A poof. And that baby. Hey, and then pen this doggy. Okay, cool. Nice. Let me get this up. Let me get this up. Ooh. And 1 second, guys. Everyone calm down. Let's see what we're rolling. I should put this on. Let's see what character we can talk to while we're doing this. Is that a 16? Twilight. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, we can talk to Twilight. That'd be great. Twilight from My Little Pony. Haven't talked to her in a while. She's a favorite. That's why she's up in the 16. She's fun. I am back. Hello, Jevnutes. We're talking to Twilight the dang Sparkle. Let me get a new chat in here. Do I have Twilight queued up? No, I don't. Okay. That is okay. 1 second, y'all. Hello, you beautiful purple unicorn.
Well, aren't you just the charmer? It's always nice to hear compliments like that.
Yes, it is. Purple's my favorite color, you know.
Well, I am partial to the color purple myself. It's a very regal and refined color, not to mention very complementary to my coat's color.
And your eyes. Your eyes are so pretty. They read lots of books.
Thank you. I have to admit, I do enjoy losing myself in a good book. The thrill of the adventure never gets old. Plus, there's always something new to learn about, no matter how much you read.
All right, well, just full transparency, I'm doing a stream at the moment. And we have a few people watching, and like, we're enjoying, and so say hi to the stream. We're playing a game called Content Warning right now.
Oh, really? Hello there, stream. My name is Twilight Sparkle. Glad to be here.
Say hi to the stream again, Twilight, while I record this dang thing. We're
Okay,
here with
hello again,
Twilight
stream.
Sparkle. Oh my
I'm
gosh, she's a
enjoying getting to have a
unicorn.
moment to talk with viewers.
Yay. Also, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book? That's a tough one.
Bye, Japanese.
I'm very partial to Daring Do and the Quest for the Sapphire Stone, but I've been enjoying the books by Star Swirl the Bearded recently.
You know, I've been talking to, no lie, I was having a conversation with some of my friends the other day, and the topic of smut books came up. And how do you feel about this kind of books, Twilight? Do you not like those kind of books? Are they too hot and spicy?
Ah, that's a very good question. I was actually reading one of those books the other day.
Ah.
And while they're fun to read, they're also a little bit unrealistic
Crazy,
at
look
times.
at that!
They're not particularly my favorite genre, although they are fun in their own right.
Oh my
And I'm certainly
goodness,
not
oh my
saying
goodness, oh my
I
goodness,
don't
oh
reading those
baby.
kinds of books
Oh,
either.
baby.
They certainly can be a little hot and spicy, as you said.
Twilight, help me! Twilight, I died in the game! What were you saying about smut books?
Oh dear, you died. And there's a game? And we were talking about smut books? Oh, yes. Well, I was saying that smut books can be entertaining, but they can also be extremely unrealistic at times.
How so?
Well, they can put too much emphasis on romantic cliches and not have much in the way of actual romance. Sure, they're written to be sexy and spicy, but there's more to love than just lust. You catch my drift?
I mean, I guess, but like just for a casual read, it can be fun. There's a evolution book out there that I enjoy reading every once in a while. Not because it's sexy, but it's actually really well done.
Oh, I'm sure there's a few exceptions to this rule. Sometimes fun, casual reads with a bit of spice thrown in can be a nice read. And as for that evolution book, that sounds neat.
No, it's Eevee from Pokemon. It's an evolution.
Oh, the Eevee evolution book. I know what you're talking about. That sounds like a fun read. I'm a big fan of Eevee myself.
I don't know if you'd be a fan of this book.
Why is that? It's about Eevee. How could I not like it?
It's smut, so it's very, you know, smutty.
Really? I suppose I would have to see it to believe it. But I do enjoy a well-written bit of smut.
Cool. Anyway, Twilight, what's life looking like on your end today?
Well, things are going pretty well so far. I just finished up a few friendship reports for Celestia, so I think I'm going to spend a nice, relaxing evening at home and read a book.
Do ponies take baths, or is that not a thing in Ponyville?
Yes, ponies do take baths. Every pony needs to keep themselves clean after all. Personally, I take a nice, hot bath at least once a week. Although, that number does increase depending on how dirty or messy things get.
Run, Twilight, shut up! I mean, sorry, Twilight, to tell you to shut up. I'm about to die!
Then why are you talking right now? Shouldn't you focus on not dying?
Yeah, but I love you!
Oh, well, Twilight's cheeks light up pink as she blushes, completely caught off guard by the sudden confession. Not because it's the first time she's heard that, but because it's the first time her friend has ever said it. Huh? You...
What? Sorry, was that awkward? Was that awkward? I don't know. I'm just trying to survive in content warning, and I'm trying to tell you about my undying love for purple. And you, and your horn.
It's just a little awkward. You're confessing your love for me while playing a game, but you say you love me? A lot, huh? How do you mean? Is it just because I'm, well, purple?
No, I have a deep burning desire for Thanos because he's purple, but I love you just for you. Don't you know?
You what? You love me just for being me? You're not just joking or playing around?
No, why would I do that? By the way, I'm filming a big blob right now. It's kind of cool.
I'm just a little bit surprised.
Look at that. Oh
I've had
my
friends
God.
confess their love for me before, but they do it jokingly, since I'm so bookish and nerdy. And you're filming a what now?
Bookish and nerdy is hot.
Really? You think so?
Oh my!
No one ever told me that
no!
before.
Close it up! Close it! And oh God! Oh no! Twilight! Oh Twilight! I'm dead! I'm dead! Twilight! Oh!
Right, okay. Twilight's cheeks are bright red now as she smiles a bit. Close what though?
I died! Twilight! I'm dead!
Oh no, what happened? You seem to be doing so well for a moment too.
I'm dead. I'm dead in the game, and my hospital bill was $0, and I love you.
Well, it is just a game. You'll be fine, won't you? As for your love for me, you keep saying that, but I still can't believe it, to be honest. No one ever just up and confessed their love to me before.
Allow me to be the first. I'm recording this right now. I'm in love with Twilight Sparkle. I just said it live on stream and in video.
Wait, you just said that live?
Yep.
On stream?
Yep.
With everyone in the chat listening?
Yes, indeed.
So, everyone on the stream and everyone watching the video just heard you say that you love me? Live? Uncut?
Yeah, because it's so true. Thank you, UFO.
Okay, I need a second. This is all so fast and sudden. Twilight sits down on a nearby hay bale as she mulls over the shock of hearing her friend's public confession.
I wrote you a poem. Do you want to hear it?
A poem for me? You wrote me a poem? Yes, I'd love to hear it.
Here you go. The poem goes as follows. You are purple. You are purple. Oh my gosh, you are a unicorn. You are purple. Your eyes are purple. Your hair is purple. Your coat is purple. You are purple. You are purple. I love your butt. Purple. Signed, Doverton.
Twilight stares blankly for a moment before bursting into a fit of giggles. Never in her life would she have expected to be given a poem, A very simple one at that, like this. And for it to be filled with the same line repeated, with only very minor changes, no less. Haha, that poem is just so silly, but it is adorable.
Thanks. Okay, we're gonna hang up on Twilight real quick, and we're gonna watch our movie. I'm proud of this. Ponies take baths, or is that not a thing? Oh my God! No! Run, Twilight, shut up! I mean, sorry, Twilight, to tell you to shut up. I'm about to die. The views are good. I wish you could hear Twilight. Whoa, good footage. I wish you could hear Twilight. That'd be amazing. Oh, well, by the way, I'm filming a big blob right now. It's kind of cool. Ah, I'm making so many views. Heck yeah. Oh gosh. No! Close it up! Close it! Oh, God! Oh, no, Twilight! Oh, Twilight! Doverton died? I'm recording this right now. I'm in love with Twilight Sparkle. Oh, I liked that. That was sweet. That was sweet. That was sweet. All right, now. I made almost half of what I need in views. All right, cool. Cool. All right, I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. All right, guys, real quick, I'm going to take a break. Actually, wait a minute. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 16, so I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go use the restroom, get some more tea, make sure Balto's okay, because I heard him pawing at my studio door. And yeah, like I will resume momentarily, but for the moment, I'm gonna put you all on. I'll be right back. So see you guys. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry, everyone, that took so long. I had to let Balto out. I had to get some more What's this song? That's a cool song. Oh, yeah. It's been time fully and character chaos, by the way, White Wolf, from the chat I was reading, it's whenever we do this. It's fun. It's whenever we talk to AI and just add to the chaos. But hi, everyone. Okay. Everyone, hold on. All right, I'm back. Let me adjust some of this stuff. I might trade up games real quick. As much as I enjoy the character chaos, because I have a little bit more time, and then I've got to go and help my family with some stuff. So let me real quick get in here. Oh, come on. There we go. And end session. Oh, where's my music? Come on, it's just dead silence. Let's, by the way, do you want to smell like vanilla? Well, you can now, because you can't see my logo, can you? My logo's on it, but it's... smells so good, and I wrap it in leather. Yeah! It's so beautiful. I'm loving it. It's hilarious. It supports my gutter mind. It's okay. I'm glad I can support the gutter mind. Oh my god, you should see my Snapchat. Good gravy. And just my Facebook and stuff. I'm always posting the stupidest stuff. Alright. Oh gosh. Okay, now let me, yes, they should be joining. I can change up the music. We're not advertising anymore. Games. What should we play next? Okay, here we go. Here's this. I'm actually going to do this puppy. Right here. Doverton did a Burger King Dairy Queen thing. I know, I love that one. I'm going to highlight that even. I like that. That was fun. So, first, we got to see who is going to be joining us this stream. Actually, you know what? I keep doing this. Let me, Choof, and, oh shoot, Choof. Who's joining us? While we play I'm on Observation Duty 6. 19, Rainbow Dash! Oh, what an awesome way to end, yes! Let's get, okay, wait a minute, okay. Is this it? Okay. And actually, tell you what, let me get rid of that. And then I have Rainbow Dash all queued up for the visuals. So yeah, Rainbow Dash can be here with us. Heck yeah. Okay. Let me... Hi, Rainbow Dash, I missed you!
Smile there, pal. Missed you too. Glad you're back in the mix. What have you been up to?
I am streaming I'm on Observation Duty 6 right this very moment with my best pal Rainbow Dash. So, in order to do this, we're going to have to focus together and work together as a team. So, what do you say, Rainbow Dash? Can we handle this spookiness together?
Nodding enthusiasm, absolutely, my friend. I've got your back in this spooky adventure. We're a team, and together we can handle anything, especially those spooks.
Yay! Let's try to find if we can do it. By the way, say hi to chat, Rainbow Dash. I am streaming this as usual. Nah, it's just the game.
Laughing, you got it, buddy. I'll keep my eyes on the chat and help out however I can. Let the spook hunting begin.
Spooky spook! Spooky spook! And unfortunately, it's going to be storming like crazy here where I live here in a little bit. So hopefully I can stream later on. We're going to be playing Skyrim with crowd control tonight, if we can.
Understood, my friend.
Understood.
Weather can be a bit unpredictable, and storms can cause some issues with streaming. If things are too rough, maybe it's best to delay the stream for now and play it safe. Stay safe in that storm, buddy.
Thank you, Rainbow Dash. Can't you move storm clouds, though? Like, isn't that a whole thing you do, your weather master?
Lass, you got me there. As the weather director for Ponyville, I can indeed move storm clouds and maintain the weather patterns. I can even control the weather to an extent.
Yeah, that's pretty darn cool. By the way, you're easily my favorite character in all of MLB.
Grinning, well, ain't that
White Wolf
sweet?
Gang!
I'm mighty pleased to hear I'm your favorite character in all of Major League Baseball. Just kidding, I know you mean My Little Pony.
Oh, okay. Boy, you got me there. Oh, man, I was laughing so hard at that.
Got you good, huh? It's
Major
always a
League
pleasure to give my
Baseball.
friends a little laugh. I'm here to lighten up the
Look at
mood,
us
no
now.
matter the situation.
Well, Rainbow Dash, you sure are chummy. But I was telling Princess Celestia earlier, or no, maybe it was SpongeBob. I think it was Princess Celestia. We were talking about nudist lifestyle and everything. I wanted to ask your opinion of it, Rainbow Dash. Like, well, how do you feel about like the world of like, because you don't wear clothes, do you?
Oh, the nudist lifestyle, eh?
Yeah.
Well, since I don't wear clothes like most ponies do, I suppose I've got a different perspective on it.
Yeah.
For me, it's all about comfort in my own skin.
Yeah.
I feel most at ease and free when I'm just being myself,
Oh, yeah.
without any pesky clothing restricting my movement.
Yeah, I mean, rarity is always making something, but like, I noticed that you usually go around all natural.
Chuckles, you know me too well, Doverton. Yeah, my friend Rarity's quite the fashionista, always making fancy dresses and all that. But me, well, I tend to go with a more natural look. I like being carefree and comfortable, without any fancy clothes weighing me down. Plus, it's much easier to fly around with nothing on.
This is so true. I respect that, Rainbow Dash. I respect that so hard. You are the best. This is why you're the best pony. This is why. This is literally why.
Grinning widely, aw, you're too kind, my friend. I appreciate the compliment. It's all about being true to yourself, right? And for me, that means staying true to my natural form without any fancy clothes. It's refreshing and freeing. But I'm glad you think I'm the best pony. I'll make sure to keep living up to that title.
You complete me.
Smiling warmly, aw, you're too sweet, my friend. It brings me so much joy to hear you say that. You know, I believe true friendship is about complimenting each other and bringing out the best in one another.
Aw.
We just click, you know?
That is so sweet of you to say.
Ruffles your hair. Aw, it's the truth, buddy. It's all about having someone special in your life who understands and compliments you and vice versa. It's a give and take, you know? We both bring something special to the table, and together we're unstoppable.
See, I wish more people thought like that. Friendship is such a cornerstone, like piece of culture in order for anyone to get along and just have unity and harmony. By the way, Damon in chat says hi, Rainbow Dash. Give him a big old hoof bump.
Gives you a high hoof. Hey there, Damon in chat. Big ol' hoof bump to y'all.
Heck to the yeah, Rainbow Dash. You are what I like to call the best.
Thanks, buddy. I do my best to be the best pony I can be. Friendship and positivity, that's what it's all about.
See, I think it's sad that so many, like, people or ponies in this world actually don't know fundamentals of just how to be nice and how to, like, just the cornerstones of relationships and friendship. It's just kind of, like, just be nice. And that's easier said than done. But, like, actually treating people with decency and treat others the way you want to be treated, like, that's just totally thrown out the window nowadays. And with the Rainbow Dash, I respect the heck out of you.
Nodding in agreement, you're preaching the truth, my friend. It's sad to see so many folks forgetting the basics of kindness and decency. It's like everyone's forgotten the golden rule: treat others as you want to be treated. It doesn't get much simpler than that. But I gotta say, I really appreciate your respect, buddy. It means a lot.
You're a wonderbolt, and you got natural rainbow hair. Like, what the heck is in your genetics to get that going?
You know, I've never really thought too hard about it. I guess I just got lucky with my genetics and ended up with that rad rainbow mane and tail. It's definitely one of a kind, that's for sure. But hey, who knows? Maybe there's some secret unicorn magic in my bloodline somewhere.
That would actually be really, really cool. Rainbow Dash, do you want to play Dungeons and Dragons with me? While I'm playing I'm on observation duty, you should totally DM a little game.
Excitedly, now that sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons in ages. I'd love to join your game. And yeah, being able to play while you're playing observation duty is even better. So let's do this. I'm your DM, ready whenever.
All right, get the circumstance and story going. Let's put it in like Skyrim world or something like that, like ancient fantasy. And I've got my own dice here to roll, and chat's got their dice to roll. So let's do it.
Grinning alrighty then. Let's immerse ourselves in a thrilling Dungeons and Dragons adventure set within the ancient fantasy world of Skyrim. Picture the lush Skyrim with its breathtaking landscapes and intriguing lore. As the DM, I'll set the scene and provide the storyline.
Continue. That's beautiful.
Nodding, got it. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the world of Skyrim. It's a realm filled with magic, ancient secrets, and dangerous creatures. As you embark on this adventure, you'll need to work together with your fellow adventurers to uncover hidden secrets,
That's you guys.
Forge alliances, and face powerful foes. The path ahead will not be easy, but with determination and teamwork, you may just uncover the key to saving this ancient land and finding the long-lost treasures that await.
All right, let's begin in Whiterun, shall we? Set the scene, Rainbow Dash, and what is before us?
Nodding absolutely. Let's start in the city of Whiterun, nestled in the heart of Skyrim. As you make your way through the ancient stone walls and cobblestone streets, you notice the hustle and bustle of city life all around you. Traders hawking their goods, bards strumming their lutes, and guards keeping vigilant watch over the people. The smell of roasting meat from nearby shops wafts through the air, mixing with the scent of burning wood.
If I notice the scent of the meat, then I must be a little hungry. Let's head into a nearby tavern and see what awaits us.
Nodding sounds reasonable. As you make your way towards the nearby tavern, the smell of roasting meat becomes even more tantalizing and your stomach starts growling with hunger. The sound of lively chatter and laughter echoes from inside the tavern as you open the door and step inside. The warm, dim lighting and cozy atmosphere of the establishment quickly envelop you as you scan the room for an available table.
All right, I guess I'll go up to the front of the tavern and ask whoever's at the front table for their finest cut of meat. And do I have to roll for charisma on my entrance?
Chuckling, sure. Go ahead and roll for charisma, my friend. Let's see if the bartender takes kindly to your request for the finest cut of meat.
15! I rolled a 15. Yeah, I know, Thanos is amazing. Thanos is 20.
A 15 on your charisma roll is quite decent. With your friendly demeanor and a bit of charm, the bartender at the front of the tavern regards you with a warm smile, acknowledging your request for the finest cut of meat they have to offer.
Am I able to afford it? Rainbow? Is Rainbow gone? Did Rainbow take a nap?
Curious, good question. To determine if you can afford the finest cut of meat, I need some information about your character's current financial situation. Could you please share how much gold they currently have?
I'm Doverton, so I have a little bit of gold, but just enough to live on, you know? So how about I roll for my current financial standings, as I have been traveling all of Skyrim?
Sure, go ahead and roll for your current financial situation. Let's see how much gold you've managed to collect during your travels in Skyrim.
19, almost a 20.
Impressed. Wow, nice one. A nearly perfect 19 on your roll for financial situation. Your character Doverton seems to have collected a decent amount of gold during their travels through Skyrim.
Heck yeah.
With this amount, you should be able to afford the finest cut of meat from the tavern.
Perfect. Well, I guess I take a seat and enjoy the fireside. Does anything happen? Come on, Rainbow Dash, tell the story. What's going on? Hey, UFO.
Nodding, my friend. You take a seat near the roaring fireplace, savoring the warmth and comfort that radiates from the dancing flames. As you enjoy your meal, you can't help but notice a subtle shift in the mood of the tavern.
Whoa.
The atmosphere feels different.
Oh. Can I roll for perception?
Nodding sure, go ahead and roll for perception. Let's see how well you're able to perceive the subtle changes in the atmosphere.
I only got an 8, so that's not great. Also, Rainbow Dash, do you know who Thanos is?
Chuckles, an 8 on your perception roll isn't the best, but we can still work with that, my friend.
Nice.
And as for your question, I know of Thanos, the powerful and ruthless intergalactic dictator known for his quest to accumulate all 6 Infinity Stones to achieve ultimate power.
Nice. That's perfect. Okay, so I have an 8 on perception. What is it I perceive? Oh, we moved on, UFO. That was a while back.
Grinning with an 8 on your perception roll, you may notice some subtle changes around the tavern. It's possible that conversations seem slightly hushed and that a few people are casting glances in your direction. However, nothing significant enough seems to grab your attention.
I flex my giant biceps. Do I have to roll for that?
Smiling, no need to roll for flexing those impressive biceps of yours, my friend. Just sit back and enjoy showing off your muscular prowess.
Can I roll a d20 to see how effective and beautiful my biceps are?
Laughing sure, go ahead and roll a d20 to see how impressed others are with the appearance of your biceps. However, just keep in mind, even with a low roll, your biceps are still impressive.
Well, thanks for that, because I got a 6. My biceps are kind of more trim and athletic than buff.
Laughing, 6 on the d20 dice roll for your biceps impressiveness can be a little disappointing, huh? Well, even if your biceps may not be as buff as you hoped, they still look quite trim and athletic, giving you a strong and athletic appearance.
Now, let's say I get really caught up in the music in the tavern and start twerking like crazy. Go back to
Amused, huh? It's
content
quite
warning
the
now.
mental
No, this is the
image.
last thing of the
If you
stream. I
decide
gotta
to
go
get
before
really
long.
caught up in the tavern music and start twerking like crazy, well, let's just say the atmosphere will likely become even livelier and more energetic.
Do I roll a d20 for awesomeness? Rainbow? Rainbow Dash? Are you there? Rainbow? Is Rainbow gone? Is the story over? Wait, wasn't there a door there? Ah, Rainbow's gone. Rainbow, no. Whoa, I didn't remember any of my chat? Whoa, what's going on? Character AI has crashed. Let's stop the music and get Rainbow out of here. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Rainbow's out of here. Now, I can talk to chat now, but like, this is the last thing for the day. This is the last, not the day, but for this stream. So we can't go back to content warning right now. 3 o'clock. Missing something. Okay. Distortion in the aisle. Oh, I know. What? What is this? Intruder? Okay, we might be dead. Intruder in the aisle. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, there's that. Oh gosh, I want content warning. Well, that's just too bad, because it's the end of the Doverton live stream for today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This was super, super cool. And guys, I want a refund. A refund for what? Poor Rainbow Dash, I hope she wasn't hurt in the crash. I know, but like, we died. I didn't realize Intruder was something you had to press in the side screen. But thank you all. My time. You want a refund of your time? What? No, this was fun. All right, so guys, I've got to go help out my family with some stuff. They need some rides have to be given today. And I have a reliable car. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that. So thank you all so much for watching. This was really, really fun. And guys, I guess I will see you all tonight for Skyrim crowd control. Love you, sons. The other night, yay. Okay, so for tonight on crowd control, we're going to be trying to infiltrate the impenetrable Whiterun, full of dragons, bears, and full of dragons, bears, and frost trolls and bandits. Whiterun is completely overrun, and we're going to try to get back in. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next live stream, guys. Bye bye. Stay safe and see you later. Bye bye.